Today, we're in Miami on board what is a legacy builder. This is a Lazzara 84, and they did an amazing job of taking what Americans traditionally do with their interior space and put a sexy European styling to it. It competes mostly with things like an 80 Hatteras or an 82 Horizon. Gives you walk-around decks, which is an upgrade from its predecessor, the 80. You feel the beam, you feel the construction and American craftsmanship. Currently, she's laid out with 4 guest staterooms and 3 crew accommodations. This one, like all 84s, have CAT motors. They're C32s, they're ultra reliable. The boat's really well rounded, and it's become, over the last 3 generations, one of the most recognizable names in our industry. I'm Noftsinger with Denison Yachting, and today we're on board LTD. She's a 2008 84-foot Lazzara, and I'd like to welcome you guys on board. Lots of things were done to maintain that European styling. A concealed davit that looks like it's actually part of the gunnel on the aft section, so you don't have a big bulky davit and crane to work around. And this is an area that actually makes this Lazzara 84 relatively unique. There's only been roughly 3 that weren't enclosed bridge setups. We've got a nice little area for your tenders or for everybody to lay out with some lounge chairs. This is complemented by some C deck for the decking. Gives you a huge space that really nothing else in its size range competes with. You keep moving forward past a little seating area that's got a nice teak table, and then just in front of that, the all-important hot tub, which, whether you're gonna use this boat privately or charter it out, is crucial. Here on the port side, we do have the ship's Flybridge bar. This has got an ice maker, a sink, with a fridge as well. Everything you need to service the area up here. You'll see it's all single level. There's no steps, and everything feels really connected. Continuing forward, we come to the upper helm and the primary driving station for this yacht. You've got a nice captain's chair that's well positioned so you can reach all the instrumentation easily. There is a Garmin package on board with multiple screens. You've got great visibility. Also important to note, she does have TRAC stabilizers and a hydraulic bow thruster as well. We'll take time to note the other 2 helm locations on board. You've got one in the aft, which is a great docking station, and then a smaller tucked away area on the starboard side in the galley, which is great when there's inclement weather. From here, we're gonna walk aft, down the stairs, and check out the aft deck. A nice teak tabletop with bench seating in the aft, teak floors below us, and again, what we're gonna see as a theme throughout the boat, lots of overhead space and just room to maneuver. This is the exterior's main artery, so to speak. You've got access to multiple locations. The Flybridge we just came from, boarding to either side. Stairs take us down to the hydraulic swim platform. Down here, it's hydraulic. You've got multiple chalk systems, so you can carry whatever kind of tender you want. At present, we've got a jet ski. Centerline, there's a watertight bulkhead door that takes you into the crew quarters and engine room, which will be our last stop on today's tour. From here, let's jet forward, up those stairs, and check out the salon. Welcome inside LTD. This is our first stop, the salon and dining room. Enormous amount of space for a yacht like this. You still maintain walk-around decks, which a lot of the American-built boats like this do not offer. When you first step inside, you've got your TV, little family room area. This area was also renovated with a nice update, new flooring, new furniture. It looks really nice. Big panoramic windows. As we move forward, you've got an open dinette concept, and it gives you tons of room to be able to get in and out of your chair, use the head, go grab something else from the fridge without interrupting everybody else around you. This dinette has excellent serviceability and loads of storage for everything you need, from cutlery to plating, and nice access to the galley forward through this sliding door. When you think about European-built yachts, that style doesn't usually correspond well with how big the galley is. The galleys on those yachts are typically tucked away so they can be isolated for crew to work. This is a completely different concept where the family that owns the yacht and is out there actually enjoying boating gathers, cooks their own meals potentially, hangs out, and just uses as a family space. In here we've got really nice stainless steel refrigerator, freezer underneath, a dishwasher, also stainless steel, nice granites. The island is a killer setup in general, real oven, cooktop, microwave, and there's additional 4-drawer storage over here for all of your cold items. It's a really well thought out galley that multiple people are able to access at once and do different things. So the space really becomes more of an entertainment space. And again, something you're not gonna find on most yachts. We move forward, we've got the little gathering area, nice granite tabletop. This space, awesome, grab a cup of coffee in the morning, got a cool skylight overhead, one of the more unique features on this yacht and in this galley. Very nice space, family to gather, sit here, enjoy your time with the captain, see where you're going. Behind me over here, you've got your stairs up to the bridge. You've got a really nice day head. Got a full helm, all the instrumentation you find up top, but this is an easier place when things get rougher or nastier outside. Pretty ergonomic setup, and you're not using this anywhere near as often as you're up top. We're gonna make a quick pit stop from our interior tour and head up to the bow where you have access with this nice door. Up here on the bow, we've got a sun pad for you to lay out, huge storage below with a little actuator motor. And with this ground tackle setup, you're prepared for multiple types of terrain. Let's jump back inside and head down the stairs to the forward berthing area, which is what makes this yacht really configurable from a layout standpoint. And the first stateroom we come to when we step down here is the captain's quarters. This is a nice space, good sized berth. There's a little desk, a nice private head, everything your captain's gonna wanna see to be happy while running your vessel. We move forward from there to the more versatile aspect of this stateroom setup. You've got over-under bunks, another private head. Again, everything down here is finished out like the rest of the yacht. So this is a great space for your crew or your little ones. Let's run back up to the salon and down the second set of stairs and check out the other guest accommodations. Down these stairs, we've got a nice foyer. There's a second washer dryer, which is really important to have on board because you've got enough staterooms that it justifies having this space. Forward of the foyer, we've got 2 mirror image staterooms on the port side. You've got a good sized berth, nice hanging locker, a little TV to keep you occupied in inclement weather or when you're winding down at night, and your private ensuite located just forward. And like I said, both these rooms are identical. Moving aft through that foyer, we come to the master stateroom. When you walk into this master stateroom, it's huge. You got a real full beam setup. These windows behind me for a 2008, pretty awesome to find. Get great views from the outside. Got a huge bed. We've got a little vanity, makeup station, and then across adjacent, you've got a little seating area, get ready, some chest of drawers. Got everything you'd expect to find and something you were gonna stay aboard for an extended period of time. And a couple of things that you wouldn't expect to find, like a huge walk-in closet, a real bathroom. It's a little beyond just a head. You've got a bathtub, huge walk-in shower stall, very nicely equipped with 2 sinks. And all in all, for an 84-foot boat that you're gonna travel on and go places, because that's what this is built for, with the styling that it takes, this is a pretty phenomenal boat. Most of this equipment is modular, so taking out cabinetry, wall coverings is pretty easy on this boat. And again, that's not something that you're going to be able to say about most yachts that have this style in this category. It kind of takes everything to a different level when it comes to wanting to make some repairs or updates. It's a very cool boat for that reason. Here on the stern, we enter this centerline watertight door, down a couple of steps, and we're immediately in the crew quarter area. This is right now occupied by tons of stuff. They just came back from a trip to the Bahamas, so we really can't get shots of this, but there are 2 staterooms for your crew in this space. And this is a pretty special engine room. Again, we feel that American vibe, loads of space on both the inside and outside of the engine, so access is a breeze. These CAT C32s are absolute beasts. That access to get around and work on things is super important. These C32s are 1,650 horsepower apiece, and incredibly, they can drive this yacht at over 30 knots. That's impressive for anything in the 80-foot plus range. She carries about 2,000 gallons of fuel. You burn roughly 70 gallons per hour per side at about 20 knots, and that's pretty impressive. Over on the port-outboard side of the engine, we've got an Aqua Whisper water maker, and lastly, we've got 2 27.5 kW Onan generators located just when you walk in the aft door. Something else making the 84s unique is that their draft is 5.5. That's impressive and makes this yacht an excellent Bahamas choice. Thanks so much for joining us on board LTD. This 84-foot Lazzara is located in Miami, is very easy to show. If you have any questions on this or any of my listings, please contact me anytime, or my wife Carrie. We'd love to get you guys on board your next yacht.